Hello everyone, welcome again to another one of my cooking videos. This one is going to be a very special one. The recipe for this has been given to me by my niece Asmita Singh Dhul, who is also the editor of all of my videos. So thank you very much, Asmi. But I have to confess, I've made a slight change to the recipe. I have to get rid of some things that I have at home, so I'm going to put those into the recipe that you've given. So the dish is mushroom pasta with cheese. I'm going to make it slightly more creamy by adding cream to it. Let's see how it's done. All right, so let me start as always by telling you the ingredients of the dish. First of all is your pasta, of course. I've taken normal spaghetti. This is about 150 grams. We need a large knob of butter, three grated garlics, and for herbs, I've taken parsley. You can also take spinach, for example. We need a teaspoon of crushed black pepper. I've taken a decent dollop of fresh cream, which I will add. These are about 200 grams of white mushrooms and grated cheese, which is about 100 grams. You can take any cheese you want, but this is normal Emmental cheese. So let's start boiling the pasta. Okay, once your water has started boiling, what I do is normally I add in a pinch of sea salt. Very important actually to season by salt your pasta water. And now we're going to add in the pasta. There we go. We're gonna leave this for 8 minutes. That's what the instructions on the packet say. And let's come back to this, and at the same time let's make the delicious mushroom sauce to go with this. Okay, so while our pasta is merrily boiling away, let's get on with making the sauce. First of all, let's melt the butter. To our melted butter, we're going to add in the garlic. There we go. And let's fry that for a minute or so. Don't turn it brown, otherwise it gets bitter. Okay, to our garlicky butter, I'm going to add a little bit of the pasta water in which our pasta, the spaghetti is boiling, and at the same time I'm going to add in the fresh cream. So now to this beautiful garlic butter cream mixture, let's add in the rest of the ingredients and make it even better. First of all, let's add in the black pepper. Right. At the same time, let's add in the parsley. Oh yeah, that's a good fragrance right there. At the same time, let's add in a pinch of sea salt. Not too much because remember the pasta water is already salted. Okay, let's mix all of these in together. You can add more pasta water to it if you think it's becoming a bit too thick. At the moment, this is fine because we'll still be adding the cheese to this. And in fact, right now, let's add in the grated cheese and properly melt all of that into the sauce. So this is how our sauce looks like at the moment. And time now to add the mushrooms. There we go. Cover all the mushrooms with this delicious sauce that we're making. Right. I think it's going to need a little bit of that pasta water still. So from the boiling pasta water, let's just take a little bit of water. Turn the heat on medium and let's first mix all of this in and then cover and leave it to simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes. Alright folks, our sauce is almost ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle above a few red chili flakes just for a bit of extra spice. You don't have to do it, of course, if you don't like too much spice, but I think it just adds another level to this. So now let's add in our boiled and drained pasta to this. Okay, voila. And let's start mixing this in. After it's all been mixed in, this guy is ready to be plated up. Let's see how that looks. And here we are. Just look at this beautiful and simple dish. Good as it is, but what I'll do is I'll garnish it with what I like, Parmesan, the king of all pasta cheeses. Now, doesn't that look better? But that's not all. We're still going to garnish it a bit more with some parsley that I had left over. And there you go. Make it a bit more fancy this way. There you go, folks. There you go, folks. Another simple, easy recipe made by me for you in a very simple manner, few easy steps. Hope you like it. Join me again for the next one. Until then, creamy, garlicky, parsley, mushroom pasta. Hello, friends.